Here we go, guys. Overtime. Next goal wins. And he's lining it up for it. And he's... Oh, yes. Marc-e-b with the winning goal. Look at that. Man, I fucking love this game. Hey, what's up guys, Marc-e-b here. Welcome to another episode of Marc-e-b's Gaming Seat. Now, I've been going for a few months now on YouTube, and we've finally got around to me doing my first game review. It's taken a bit of time. Thank you for the guys that have been enjoying my content over E3 and my random ramblings of game news, etc, etc. But yeah, really excited, and I'm quite glad I'm doing this as my first review, because it's from a kind of indie developer company. It's not a big name or anything like that. It's a game which has just been released on PlayStation 4 and Steam for PC and Windows. Now, it's from an indie developer studio called Psyonix, I believe. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway, but this is Rocket League, and I'm really excited to speak to you guys about this game, because I think it's one of those ones that really deserves a shout out, and I think it's a great start for me to kind of kick off my reviews for this series. So the game itself is basically really two of my kind of least favoured franchises of all time, really. Driving and football, two of the kind of big games which I'm not massively into, and they don't really kind of do anything for me apart from Mario Kart. But yeah, put these two things together though, who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk it? Like, absolute brilliant formula. It's basically kind of like RC cars, 4v4 or 1v1 or 2v2 or whatnot, and it's football. So you race these little RC cars around, and then you're just in a big arena, and you're basically playing football back and forth, and it's really great fun. You can see on the screen here, I'm showing you a bit of the footage which I've been playing. I've played I've probably put about 6 hours into this game so far, and I'm really enjoying it. I mean, once you've gone through the initial tutorial and the first hour of gameplay, you know what you're getting indefinitely. I mean, it's all there, clear as day for you, and it's so much fun. I've never seen such a kind of simple concept with such great replay value. Matches last 5 minutes, but in between you scoring goals and watching replays and stuff, they tend to stretch out up until about 10 minutes per match. The gameplay's super fun, the physics are perfect, the way that they've done the giant ball and the way that you can control your RC car is really well done. They've put a lot of time and effort into making sure that those tweaks are perfect. There's nothing that I found which is particularly annoying or frustrating about the controls. You can toggle the camera view on and off, so you can either have the camera focused on the ball at all times while it's flying around the arena, or you can kind of just have a view behind your little RC vehicle, which is really good. And it's so easy again to talk between them on the PlayStation. It's just a quick press of the triangle button, which is really cool. Now, the one thing I think which really helps this game, you know, take on new players and keep everyone enjoying it is the difficulty levels. I mean, when you know the controls and when you know how the game works, there's not much more to it. There is definitely a level of skill involved. I mean, I've played against some players which are really skilled, and you kind of seeing them doing kind of cheeky little trick shots and stuff. But it really is one of those games that's just open to everyone. And I think one of the biggest factors of that is your vehicles that you actually play with. I don't think there's a big difference in the kind of vehicles that you choose while you're playing. I think they're purely aesthetic at best. Maybe some of the bigger vehicles might be a bit heavier, I guess, to kind of hit people with when you're kind of boosting in and attacking them. But other than that, you know, everyone starts on a level playing field and everyone ends on a level playing field, and it's really, really great. You've got a boost which you can use in your car, which you can kind of build up by rolling over these little light pads which are dotted throughout the level, which is really awesome. I found out that you can fly with your vehicle as well if you're skilled enough to kind of launch it into the air. There's a lot of depth in the game, which for essentially is very simplistic controls and things like that. But yeah, really, really great fun. It's split screen. So good. The game is split screen, so you can grab a mate and play side by side with somebody, which is super cool. I love that, like, you know, indie developers and even big name companies are starting to bring back that whole kind of couch gaming era. I think we need more on that on our games, especially in next gen. These games are powerful enough to be able to kind of handle split screen play. So yeah, really great fun for that. This is gonna have endless hours, you know, with mates and beers and competitions and whatnot. It's free on PlayStation 4 if you're a member of PS Plus, which you most likely are because you have to in order to play online. It's free this month. Go out and download it. Make sure you pick it up. Really good fun. After you've got through the first, I'd say, hour of after you go through the tutorial, and then after you've dipped into 2 or 3 games, it can feel a tiny bit frustrating at first. Like, you know, other people are kind of scoring goals and you kind of think to yourself, oh, where's the skill? Am I going to get better at this? And you know, a big portion of the game is kind of luck as to where the ball lands. Everyone's just mashing in together and then the ball finds yourself flying. So you get used to kind of, you know, being in the right place at the right time to line up that perfect shot. And I mean, I missed what should have been perfectly lined up shots, and through stupid things like boosting too much, or you've just gotten the ball's physics wrong and it hasn't kind of landed in front of you. And go Marc-e-b for the equaliser. It was at this moment Mark thought, shit. Oh, balls. You know, it's something that after a few games you just get into, and it's absolutely fine. You'll be enjoying it, you'll be laughing, you'll be shouting at the screen and just having a blast, really. The one thing I thought which was really cool was you can't score own goals, which is quite nice for this game because you're bashing into team members, you're chucking the balls left ways, up ways, sideways, like, you know, all over the place, and sometimes you kind of accidentally hit into your own goal, but it will always award the goal to the last opposition member that touched the ball. Clear it. Yes. Okay, I'll step back and go for it. That's it. Later on there. Okay, I'm coming in for the kill. Marc-e-b scored. Let's see that. I touched the ball at the goal. Bounce. My team still hasn't hit it. That's mad, man. So I thought that was quite nice. It kind of discourages you know, people making mistakes in failing on behalf of their team and things like that. So yeah, really, really cool. There's not much more to really say about this game. I think this was a really good game to kind of get out there to people, you know, make some noise about it. The internet's already going crazy. I'm playing online and there's already something like 140,000 players online. It's cross-platform, so you'll be playing online against PC players, and PC players will be playing online against PlayStation 4 players, which is super cool, and I think that's really, really good. So even if you own an Xbox One, you know, you most likely have a PC at the same time, so you can go and pick it up on Steam for, I think it's £14, £15, which is really, really reasonable money for the type of game that you'll be buying, and you can jump online with PlayStation players and kind of duke it out. So, and don't worry guys, after a few matches you'll be scoring goals left, right and centre. So the final score I'm going to give for Rocket League on the PlayStation 4 is a 9.726531. Now, the reason why it didn't get a 726,532 was because there's tiny little lag issues at the moment, but that's purely because I think that so many people are playing at the moment, so many people are enjoying it, that the servers are kind of struggling to handle it. So when the servers are working fine, you know, it gets that extra, you know, 0.00001 point. But yeah, okay guys, let me know what you thought of the review. Let me know what games you'd like me to maybe review in the future. I know we've got some great games coming up. Other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next show.